The average of 12 observations in a series is 65. The average of 7 observations is 63. And the last 6 is 67. The value of 7th number is, right, 12 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These average is mentioned. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last 6. These are mentioned. Correct? So what is happening to this fellow? Repeating. So it is number repeat case. If it is number repeat case, what effect do we follow? Direct or reverse? Direct. Direct in the sense, if average is more, add. If average is less, subtract. New students may not understand this concept, but try to habituate. Now 12 numbers are there and their average is 65, and we were asked to calculate 7th number. Equality concept, every number is 65. First 7 numbers average mentioned as 63, which is how much less than the actual average? 2 less. Like that, how many numbers are there? 7. 7 into 2, 14 less. Direct effect, as it is less, we will subtract. Next, average becomes 67. With respect to original average, it is 2 more. Like that, how many numbers are there? 6. 6 into 2, 12 more. As it is direct effect, add 12. So final answer, 63. Otherwise, you'll have to calculate 63 7 times plus 6 times of 67, sum of 30 numbers, minus sum of 12 numbers. This gives you 7th number. Instead of this, only addition and subtraction. Geeta spends 20% of his salary on transport out of the remaining. How much is remaining? 80%. Out of remaining 80%, 10% on shopping, 15% on savings. Out of the remaining, see, so far we have 80%. Out of that, 10% and 15%, total 25% is over. Remaining 60%. Out of remaining 20%, 25% on education, and she is left with 12,600. That means out of this 60%, 25% spent on education. How much is that? 15. How much is remaining? 45%. And this value is equal to 12,600. And the question is monthly salary. That means 100% we need to calculate. Right. Divide it by 45 into 100. That is one way. Correct. Instead of that, let me tell you one more thing. If 45% is this much, 90% is exactly double. 126 double. 252 double 0, and we need 100%, right? That means from 90 we need to add 10, which I can write it as 1/9. Come on, 1/9, 9, 2 times, and then 8 times, double 0, both together, 28,000. Over. Yes. Otherwise also, when you know that 90% is 25,200, 100% is more than that, matladali. Can it be 30,000? No. If it is 30,000, 90% becomes, if it is 30,000, 90% becomes, do we have 27,000? So it cannot be 30,000, it should be less than that number. It cannot be 25,000 also. It cannot be 26,000 also. Whatever is the fifth option, that is final answer. I don't know what is there in fifth option, but I know that first 4 are not right answers. A, B, C are 3 positive integers such that A is 20% less than B and C is 70% of A. If the sum of A, B, C is 236, find the value of C. Find the value of C. Right, 3 options are there. Okay. A, B, C, 3 positive numbers. A is 20% less than B. That means if B is equal to 100%, A is 80%, correct? And C is 70% of A, 70% of this number, 56, right? In terms of percentage, 100 plus 80, 180. 180 plus 56, 236. Our numbers sum is 236. In question also sum is 236. So our numbers are same. Find the value of C, which is 56 final. Before this, what I verified was, you know that C is 70% of some number. If it is 70%, it has to be 7 multiple. First option, third option, fifth option. 3 options are there. There is only one 7 multiple, you don't have to even complete this part. Got it? Side of the square is equal to the half of the radius of the circle. The perimeter of the circle is 88. Then find the area of the square. Now, square area. It has to be a perfect square. Second cannot be the answer. Remaining are perfect squares. Correct. Side of the square is equal to half of the radius, where the perimeter mentioned as 88. Perimeter 2 pi r. 2 pi r is equal to 88. 44. 2 times r is equal to 14. Then side is equal to half. Area is equal to 49. So you can also eliminate third option and fifth option also. You know that radius is always 7 multiple, correct? Then if radius is 7 multiple, side is also 7 multiple. Which square is this? 7 square. Fourth option, both are 7 squares, 7 multiples only. Ardhamainda? Right. Remaining are not perfect. One is not a perfect square. And there are 2 options which we cancel. Third and fifth, they are not 7 multiples. X and Y started a business with initial investments of 2,500 and 4,000 respectively. After a few months, X left the business. If at the end of the year, the ratio of profit of X and Y is 5:12, then find the number of months X was in the business. X is there in the business for some time and then they left, correct? When you see their investments, 2 zeros are common. X is there for X number of months. Y is there for the total time period, which is 12 months. And the ratio is 5:12. 12 gets cancelled. 5 times. 5 8 times. X is equal to 8. If the market price of this article is 40% above the cost price, the article is sold at a 30% discount. If the loss obtained is 76, find the cost price. Right. Market price is 140%. 30% discount is offered. That means 42. How much increased? Cost price is 100%. Market price is how much more? 40 more. You increased 40, right? How much you are decreasing? So final value 2% loss, correct? Which is equal to 76. Then 1% is equal to this much. Cost price is equal to into 100. Answer 3,800. See, you'll have to calculate 140 minus 42. This is 98, which is selling price, where your cost price was 100. There is a loss of 2%. Instead of that, what I am saying was, you increase cost price by 40, then from market price you are decreasing 42. Finally, there is a loss of 2%. There itself you can calculate. This simplification is not required. The ratio between speed of the boat to speed of the stream is 4:3. Man speed to stream speed only. Length of the river is 210 meters and the speed of the stream is 6 meters per second. Then find the total time taken by the boat to travel upstream as well as the downstream. So time, that's what we need to calculate, and we were given length of the river, which is 210 meters. So we need to travel 210 meters in upstream, 210 meters in downstream. M is to S mentioned as 4:3. Upstream speed 1 part, yes or no? Right. And then downstream speed 7 parts. That's what we need to calculate. Now here speed of the stream is equal to 6 meters per second. From the ratio, how many parts is that? 3 parts, which is equal to 6. 1 part, 2, 7 parts, 14, 2 and then 14. Numerators are in meters. 210 దేనిలో ఉంది? Denominator speed must be in meter per second only. That is in meter per second, so no more conversions, right? Right, come on. 2 how many times? 105. 7 2 times 7 30s 2 15 total 120 seconds. There is a 240 liters mixture of milk and water in a jar. The ratio of milk and water in the jar is 2:1. If x liters of mixture is taken out, then the difference of milk and water in the jar is 64 liters. Then find the value of x. We were asked to calculate x value. Okay, right. Now, initial case, both are in what respective ratio? Even if x liters is taken out, they must be in the same ratio. And how much is the difference? In terms of number of parts. And in terms of liters it is. That means 1 part is equal to 64. Total quantity is 3 parts, which is equal to 192. Initially, how much quantity we have? If 240 becomes 192, how much is taken out? 48. Yes. The present age of Ammu and Babu is in the ratio 8:11. After 6 years from now, the ratio between ages of both is 10:13. Find the sum of their ages after 3 years. After 3 years, right? So now, at present, what is sum of their ages? 19 parts, correct? Should be 19 multiple. Now the question is to identify their age after 3 years, in the sense for each member we have to add 3 years. For 2 members together, that means answer must be in this particular form. So from the option, if you subtract 6, it should be a multiple of, if you subtract 6, what do you get? 57. Is it 19 multiple? Maybe your answer. Subtract 6? No. Subtract 6? No. Subtract 6? No. No. Only one. Okay na? యాక్చువల్గా మళ్ళీ 19 మల్టిపుల్ కావాలి అని అంటే ఆ 63కి 19 యాడ్ చేయాలి, లేదా 19 సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేయాలి. అర్థం కల? షాప్కి వెళ్ళారు, మిమ్మల్ని షాప్కి పంపించారు చిన్నప్పుడు, ఇప్పుడు కాదు అనుకుందాం. షాప్కి వెళ్ళి వస్తే 2 రూపీస్ కమిషన్ అన్నారు. ఒక చాక్లెట్ 10 రూపీస్ అంటే మీకు ఎంత ఇవ్వాలి? నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్, మీకు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ లేనప్పుడు నాకెందుకు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ వస్తుందండి? ఇంట్రెస్ట్ మీకు లేనప్పుడు నాకెందుకు వస్తుంది? ఆ క్వశ్చన్కి ఆన్సర్ చెప్పాను, ఇంకొక ఈజీ వేలో చెప్పడానికి ట్రై చేశా. అది చెప్పాలన్న ఆన్సర్ కూడా కాదు, మళ్ళీ ఇదే కాంబినేషన్లో 19 మల్టిపుల్ రావాలి అని అంటే ఏంటో చెప్పా. అది మీకు అర్థం కాల, కొంతమందికి అర్థమయ్యేలాగా వేరే ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్పడానికి ట్రై చేశా, మీరు రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వాలా. నేనేం చేస్తాను దానికి? ఇంకా నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్కి వెళ్ళిపోతా. రైట్. Raghu bought 20 pens in one shop for 215 rupees and he bought 17 pens in another shop for 340. Find the average cost of total pens. Average cost of total pens. Total cost is 555 and by that we purchased 37 pens. Answer 15. Last digit verification I verified. Answer must end with 5. 1 2 5 cancel. Answer is either 15 times or 25 times. 25 times in the sense, if you observe your denominator, 20 times itself is 740, but we have less than that number, so answer cannot be in 20, so eliminate this second final answer. If the area of the triangle is 150 square meters and the base and the height of the height are in the ratio 3:4 respectively, find the sum of base and height of the triangle. Sum of base and height must be 7 parts. 2 options eliminated, so we have to calculate. Area of the triangle, half BH, half base into height is equal to 150. 2 times 6, 25 times. P square is equal to 25, P is equal to 5. Now the question is to identify sum of base and height, which is equal to 7 parts. Answer is 35. Next, A can fill the tank in 30 minutes, B can fill the tank in 45 minutes. Find the time taken by both working together to fill the tank completely. Right, both are inlet pipes only, both does positive work. So if A can do it in A number of days, B can do it in B number of days, together can do it in AB by A plus B. Directly you can use, otherwise you'll have to again calculate LCM and all. A B by A plus B. 15 3 times, 5 times, 6 times, 18 answer. So I would use only formula for only this particular case. If A is given, time for B is given, and asked to calculate AB together to complete the work. Only for this case I recommend this. Otherwise for anything, LCM method is the best suitable one. Come on. Numerator you can take 5 common, then it becomes 12 minus 1. How much is that? 11. 2 goes to the other side, 9. 9 cancellation with 90, it is 10. 10% of 270, and then one more 27. 2 times of 27, 54. 3 2 times, 2 times. Answer 30. Last digit cannot be verified if the denominator is 5. Thumb rule that you have to remember. If your numerator ends with 5 and denominator ends with 5, you can say only one thing, answer is odd number. It can be 1 or 3, 5, 7, 9. If numerator ends with 0 and denominator is 5, your answer is even number. It can be 2, 4, 6, 8, anything. Ardhamautunda? So do not go for last digit verification if the division is with 5. Come on, let's start. To make this round figure, we need 3. Take 3 from this fellow. You'll have 1725. The other number is 2200. Both together 3925 divided by 5. Divided by 5 in the sense divided by 10 into 2. Divided by 10 is 392.5. Exactly double. 785. Babu, screen gummy ga undaya, clean cheyandi. All rooms. Send me photo after that. Nine square plus 12 square, 121. Sum 202 by 2, 101. Next, backtracking. Otherwise, direct ga kalla kanapadta undi. X square is there in right hand side. That means a same number should repeat in left hand side. And I could see 7 there. 7 is in 700. 7 is there in 14 also. So X must be 7 multiple. How many are there? Only 1. Final. You may say I could see zeros also. You may say I could see zeros also. But we have a percentage symbol. When you delete percentage symbol, in the denominator also you will get zeros. Ardhamautunda? So that's the reason why I don't concentrate on zeros. As I see 7 here and 7 here, answer must be 7 multiple. In denominators you don't have any 7 multiples, you'll have only hundreds. Right, numerator 5400. First number, that is how much more than 4000. The other fellow is how much less than 4000. 1040. 40, 1040. Both together 1000. 0 gets cancelled. 108 10 times. 1080. 108 exactly half of 10 times. 540. 5 times is your answer. Can you verify last digit? No. 3 options are ending with, 2 options are ending with 0. 6 cube, 216, 3, 5 times, 15, both together. 231 goes to the right hand side. Answer 25. Over 1100, 900, 2000 plus 1600, 3600. By x is equal to 60. Then x is equal to by 60. Answer 60. So here also under root value, I could see a number 7 2 times. You don't have any denominators. In numerator only you have 7 repeating in 2 ways, 2 times, right? So when it comes out, answer must be 7 multiple. How many are there? Only 1. You don't have to solve it. Over LCM 45. How many times? 9. 9 how many times? 5. 5 into 2, 10. Minus 5 how many times? 9 times. Plus 9 minus 9 gets cancelled. 10 by 45. 2 by 9. 16 once 16. And then 2, 1, 2, 0, 1 or 128. How many times? 8 times. So from this, if you subtract 108, answer 36. Followed? Cube root of 17, 28, 12, and then this is more than that number, right? If it is ending with 3, which cube is that? 7 cube. It must end with 7. What is 20 cube? And that is less than 20 cube. What is 10 cube? 1000. It is more than that. So it has to be more than 10 and less than 20. 17. Answer 29. Sure? It's a free question. Yes. Getiga chepte no avutada enti? Both the C values are positive. B value is negative here. That means for x you get both positive factors. B value is positive for y square equation. That means both negative factors you get. You can conclude x is greater than y without solving the equation. Correct? Is it a free question? No. Product is a negative number. 4 2 times. Combination minus 4 comma plus 2. Factors are 4 comma minus 2. Product must be 12. Sum must be 7. 3 comma 4. Factors minus 3 minus 4. First of all, x is positive, y negative. X greater than y. Minus 2 minus 3 same, x greater than y. Minus 2 minus 4 same, x greater than y. Yes. Combination 2 comma 1. Factors minus 2 minus 1. Product must be minus 6. Sum must be plus 5. 6 comma minus 1 is the combination. Product is minus 6. Akkada chudandi. Product is minus 6. Sum is equal to plus 5, right? Then factors are minus 6 plus 1. Correct? Minus 1 or minus 2. Whatever you take. That will be in between these two numbers. If you have in between condition, answer. Relation cannot be established. Minus 8. I think ఇది వచ్చినట్లుంది కాదులే. Combination 4 comma minus 2. Factors are minus 4 plus 2. Now here combination minus 2 minus 3. Be careful. ఇక్కడ వేరు ఇంతకు ముందుది వేరు. Same numbers but sign బట్టి మారిపోతుంది. Factors are 2 comma 3. X is less than or equal to y. ఇక్కడ y square equation లో కూడా 5 comma 6 ఉన్నాయి. ప్రీవియస్ దానిలో కూడా 5 comma 6 ఉన్నాయి. బట్ కాంబినేషన్ మారిపోతుంది. ప్రొడక్ట్ రెండు చోట్ల ఇక్కడ -6 ఉండాలి ప్రొడక్ట్. ప్రొడక్ట్ -6 ఉండాలి కాబట్టి 2 into 3 అయినా రాయొచ్చు, లేదా 6 into 1 అయినా రాయొచ్చు. 2 into 3 6, 6 into 1 కూడా 6. బట్ కానీ ఇక్కడ సమ్ మనకి ఏం రావాలి, +5 రావాలి. ప్రొడక్ట్ మైనస్ అవ్వాలి అని అంటే వన్ ఆఫ్ ద నెంబర్ మస్ట్ బి నెగిటివ్, ఏదో ఒకటి నెగిటివ్ అవ్వాలి, అవునా? ఇఫ్ యూ కీప్ మైనస్ హియర్ you don't get sum 5. If you keep minus here, you don't get sum 5. So this combination will not work. So product is a negative number. So I'll take 6 into -1. Product is -6. Sum of both the numbers is +5. That works here. Got it? Right. So here it is different again. Sum is a positive number. Product is a positive number. So here also you can write 2 into 3 or 6 into 1. Or -2 -3 -6 -1. In any case product is +6 only, correct? Because sum is -5, -2 comma -3 will work. అర్థమైందా? Right. Product is a negative number. -3 comma +1. Sum is -2. Factors are 3 comma -1. Product must be 8 and it must be a positive one. So it is 4 comma 2, but sum must be -6. So combination -4 -2. Factors are 4 comma 2. 2 lies exactly in between these two numbers, or otherwise 3 is in between 2 comma 4. In any case, answer relation cannot be established. Right, shall we start? 41 onwards. Given below is the pie chart depicting the total number of shirts sold by 5 different stores A, B, C, D, E in the year 2021. Total number of shirts sold is 2600. Right. So all the values are given in terms of percentage. Let's convert these numbers when it is required. Okay na? If the average number of shirts sold by store C in 2020 and 2021 is 443. Which store? C. Store C, here it is 23%. Calculated on 2600. That is 23 into 26. Average mentioned as 443. To this, if you add 2020 data also, then that gives you sum, right? Average is 443, then sum must be 886. Correct? Correct? Right. This is 2021 data. X is 2020 data. Okay na? Then the total number of shirts sold by store C in 2020 is what percent of total number of shirts sold by C in 2021? Okay. We were asked to calculate in terms of percentage. Okay. Right. So now 26 20 times, 5 20, 26 3 times 78, both together 570 598. Then X is equal to 886 minus 598. Instead of 598 we will subtract 600, then add subtract 600 and then add 2. Now the question is 288 is what percent with respect to 598 percentage, so into 100. Antena? Right, when you look at your options, options are nearby 40 and 50%. So we'll immediately calculate 50% of the denominator, which is 298. Antena? Right, how much you need to subtract from this? 10. What is 1% of the denominator? 5.98, approximately 6, but you need to subtract 10, right? That is more than 1% but less than 2%. Approximately if you subtract 2%, answer becomes 48% and very close to 48 and little bit more than 48. Antena? Right, first option. The total number of shirts sold by store B is what percent of the shirts sold by D? We don't need conversion. B is 13, D is 20. with respect to 20, 13 is what percentage? That's what the question, correct? Answer 65. What was the average number of shirts sold by all the stores A, B, C, E together? That means except D we were asked to calculate everything, right? That means 80% of 2600 is the total, because you know D is 20%, except D remaining 80%, and we were asked to calculate average for how many? That is 4 20 times, that means 20% we need to calculate, which is 520. If the total number of shirts sold by store T is 30% more than the shirts sold by store D, the respective ratio between flannel shirts to the chambray shirts in store T is 9:4. Find the total number of flannel shirts in store T. Okay. How many parts is that? How many parts is that? Matladandi. 9 multiple. Can it be first option? Can it be second? Can it be third? Me ekkada yes me pade yes. Yes or no? Can it be fourth option? Yes. Can it be fifth option? Come on. No. Okay. Now there is one more weapon. What is your initial number? What is 1%? 20. It's a 13 multiple. Whatever percentage you calculate on 13, it's again 13 multiple only. So your final answer also must be 13 multiple. No. Because finally, how many parts you have? 13 parts. So you need to calculate 9 out of 13 among 140%. That is 140 into 1% value. Matladali. 140% of what? Which store is that? Store D. Store D, how much is that? 20%, which is 1/5 of 1%, which is 26. Amma? 30% annaru kada, right. 130%. 13 gets cancelled here. Yes. ఇక్కడ 13 multiple ఉంది కాబట్టి ఆన్సర్ 13 multiple అవుతుంది. That's what you can verify now. Yes. Otherwise also no problem. Look at here 2 times. Now verify last digit verification. Now verify last digit verification. Answer must end with 8. So already cancelled second, third, fifth. Now you can cancel fourth also because of last digit. Over. The total number of shirts sold by A is approximately what percent more or less than that of store E? A is 17. Matladali. E is 27. With respect to 27, 17. Is it more or less? Less. How much less? 10. From 27. Percentage? Right. Approximate percentage. That's what we were asked to calculate. Correct? What is 10% of the denominator? Double. 5 point. Again double. So 10.8 is equal to 40%. Correct? And we need 10, right? Which is less than 10.8. That means answer, it must be less than 40%. Look at your options. You have 2 options, 37 and 35. Yes or no? Right. Out of 35 and then 37, already you know that 40%. Already you know 40%. Now I need to eliminate one option kada. What is 10% of the denominator? 2.7. Then what is 5%? 1.35. From this, do you really need to subtract 1.35? How much you need to subtract? That is definitely not 5%. That means answer can never be 35%. If not 35, 37. What is the respective ratio between total number of shirts sold by BC together, DE together? BC together 36, DE together 47. No more simplifications. The same is final answer. Right? There are 2, 4, 7, 5 students in a school, and each of them like at least one of 3 energy drinks: Boost, Horlicks, and then Complan. The ratio of number of boys and number of girls in the school is 6:5. How many parts are there? 11 parts is equal to this much. Then 1 part is equal to divided by 11. Chapandi 2, 2, 5. How many boys are there? 6 parts. 6 times in the sense double and triple only. What is double? 450. 450 triple. Matladali. 1350. Yes. Subtract 1350 from 2475. 1125. Enti. Saripinda. Right. Now 120 boys like both Complan and Horlicks but not Boost. But not Boost and antunaru. So is it, will it fit in table or pie chart? Venn diagram. Venn diagram or pie chart? Venn diagram or table? Venn diagram. How many energy drinks are there? This is related to boys. What are they? Boost, Horlicks, Complan. Boost, Horlicks, Complan. Right? Now, be careful. Read one by one. What is this? 120 boys like Complan and Horlicks but not Boost. Boost is not there, but not Boost and but forget about Boost. Out of remaining, the area which is common for both Horlicks and Complan is this part. So here 120 fits, correct? So 120 comes here. Continue. The total number of boys who like Boost, is it Boost or only Boost? If it is Boost, the total circle you should consider. Only Boost, only this part, tick mark, correct? But now they are talking about Boost. Is 600 and it is equal to 690. And 760 boys do not like Complan. 760 do not like Complan, correct? Those who do not like Complan in the sense, Complan should not be there. That means how many areas are there? 3 areas, correct? Those 3 together it is 760, correct? So out of total how many? 1350. If 760 do not like Complan, how many like Complan? 1350 minus 760. Come on. How much is that? 1350 minus 760. 500 and they like Complan. Yes. Continue. Number of girls who like Horlicks and Complan but not Boost is 1/6 of number of boys who like only Boost. Do you have only Boost? Only Boost data unda? Ledu. We'll consider that later. But remember, the number of boys who like only Horlicks is only Horlicks, tick mark, is 220 more than number of boys who like all 3 energy drinks. All 3 energy drinks. Do you have the data? No. Leave it. We'll consider later. The number of boys who like only Boost, tick mark, is 120 more than number of boys who like only Complan. Only Complan unda? Ledu. Next. 80 boys like all 3 energy drinks. That means 80 comes here. Just before this, there was a statement. Number of boys who like only Horlicks is 220 more than boys who like all 3 energy drinks. All 3 we got it. It has 80 plus 220. Who are they? Horlicks or only Horlicks? Only Horlicks, 300. Yes? Right. Now continue. The number of boys who like only Complan, tick mark, is equal to number of girls who like only Horlicks. Ledu. Continue. From now onwards, every time I think they are talking about girls, right? Yes or no? But we need information regarding. So try to read the data, and wherever you have boys, we will stop. Boys who like Complan, Horlicks but not Boost. Complan, Horlicks but not Boost. Do you have this data? Number of boys who like Complan and Horlicks but not Boost. Do you have this data? Yes or no? Yes. How much is that? 120. That is equal to girls who like all three energy drinks together. That means middle value 120 comes here. Correct? Correct. Continue. The ratio of number of girls who like only Boost, girls who like only Complan, 8:13. The data is not there. Number of girls who like both Horlicks and Boost, Horlicks and Boost, but not Complan. Complan is not required. Horlicks and Boost. How much is that? 80, which is 80% of number of girls who like Complan, Boost but not Horlicks. 80 is 80% of which number? Number. 80 is equal to 80% of which number? 1000, 200, 10,000, what? 100 only? Yes, that's what I was asking. 80 is 80% of number of girls who like Complan, Boost but not Horlicks. Horlicks must not be there, and which is common for Boost and Complan. So here you should get 100. Right, next. Number of boys who like only Horlicks. Only Horlicks. Boys who like only Horlicks. 300 is 100 more than girls who like only Boost. So 300 is 100 more than which number? 200. That is girls who like only Boost. That comes here. 200. Yes. Number of boys who like only Boost. Unda. Boys who like only Boost. Unda. Ledu. Is 60 more than boys who like only Horlicks. Boys who like only Horlicks. 300. And it is how much more? They said 60 more. So that is only Boost, right? How much is this? 360. Okay. Now there are few statements we left, and now we need to identify them. The number of boys who like only Boost is 120 more than number of boys who like only Complan. Boys who like only Boost. 360 is 120 more than which number? 360 is 120 more than which number? 240. And that 240 is only Complan. Can you fill this tick mark? Yes. What is total Complan? 590. Out of 590, we already have 200 here, 240 here. 440. Left over 150. Right? In Boost, total Boost is 690. 360, 150. 510. 510 plus 80. 590. Remaining 100 comes here. Now for girls circle we need some data. Now look at this. Number of boys. Right. Come on, underline statement. The number of boys who like only Complan. Boys who like only Complan. 2 is equal to number of girls who like only Horlicks. How much is that? 240. Right? Number of girls who like all three. Equal to boys. Right. Now look at this. The ratio of number of girls who like only boost. Girls who like only boost 200 and girls who like only Complan telidu. Tick mark. Girls who like only Complan, tick mark. Yes. And the ratio is 8:2. That means 200 is equal to 8 parts. 1 part. 25. 13 parts. 13 parts. 13 parts. 325. How many total girls are there? 11. 25. Let's first calculate how much is boost. 80, 120. 200, 200. 400, 100. Right. 500 is only 500 is boost. Apart from boost, how many other values are there? 3 values are there. Am I right? So total boost plus these 3 values together must be equal to 1125. Already you have 240 and then 325. 565. Already 500. 500 plus 565. 1000. If this is subtracted from the total, do you get the remaining area? How much is that? How much is that? 60. 5 kaadu, 60 ne. How much is that? 60. Every value is there. I hope you can answer all the questions. Done. Done. Next set. Total number of women are working in the factory X. Total number of women are working in the factory Y. You want me to discuss? Sure. Should be easy one, right? You don't have to even convert into table because numbers are already there. If you want me to discuss, yes, I will. Sure. From 58 onwards, come on. SREEDHAR'S has 2 t-shirts, that is V-neck and then turtleneck. If the market price of the turtleneck shirt is 60% more than the market price of V-neck, shopkeeper sold V-neck at a discount of 40% discount and turtleneck at a 30% discount. In this transaction, he made 20% loss on V-neck and 28% profit on turtleneck. If the total profit of SREEDHAR'S was 380, then find the difference between market price of V-neck to cost price of turtleneck. Right. Okay. So now they are talking about market price, selling price, and then cost price. Okay. Turtleneck and then V-neck. V and then turtle. Turtleneck shirt market price is 60% more than market price of V-neck. If it is 100%, this becomes 160%. Correct? Continue. Shopkeeper sold V-neck at a discount of 40%. V-neck 40% discount, then he will sell the item at 60%. Correct? And turtleneck at a discount of 30%. 30% discount calculated on 160, 48. Then he will sell the item at 112%. Right? Next, in this transaction, he made 20% loss on V-neck. So, suppose, forget about percentages here. Treat all these values as X for some time. Is that okay? And a confusion lekunda. Again, I am going to use percentage. So, that's the reason why I don't want to be in percentages these. If it is X, 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 X instead of percentage. Okay? Is that okay? Now, on V-neck, how much loss he made? 20%. If the cost price is 100%, selling price becomes 80%. 80, 100. Selling price, cost price. 80, 100. Both are in what respective ratio? 4:5. 4 parts is equal to 60x. 1 part 15x. 5 parts 75x. Is this over? Continue. Next. And 28% profit on and turtleneck. 28%. Right. So now, if the cost price is 100%, there is a profit, right? And how much profit? 28%. That means 100, 128%. Correct? Cancellation with 4. This is 25 and this is 32. Correct? 32 is equal to 112x. Is it direct multiple? Is it a direct multiple of 32? No. Then 1 part is equal to 112 divided by 32. Cost price is 25 parts into 25. Okay. Okay. 8 4 times. 8 once and then 4 times. 7 times. 2 times. Okay now. 7 into 25. 725 is 175 by 2. 87.5x. Followed? Continue. If the total profit of SREEDHA'S is 380. Now I need total cost price. How much is total cost price? 75x plus 87.5x. Matladandi. How much is that? 162.5x. What is total selling price? 60x plus 112x. 172x. There is profit only. How much profit? How much profit difference? 9.5x. Can I write 9.5 as 19 by 2x, which is mentioned as 380. Now the question is to identify difference between market price of V-neck. What is market price of V-neck? And then cost price of turtleneck. Cost price of turtleneck. Difference 12.5x. Difference 12.5x in the sense, can I write it as 25 by 2 into x value? 19. 20 times. Then x is equal to 40. I'll write 40. 2. 20 times. Answer 500. Done. Done. Right. 59. Kavi borrowed 9,000 from Nimisha at 20% compound interest per annum for 2 years. Compound interest for 2 years at 20% per annum. 44%. She added some extra money and lent to SREEDHA'S at 10% compound interest per annum for 2 years. Compound interest for 2 years at 10% per annum. 21%. If Kavi got 3,600 more interest than interest got by Nimisha, then find the extra money added by Kavi. Okay. Kavi borrowed 9,000 rupees from Nimisha. Feel like you are Nimisha. I am Kavi. I took 9,000 from you at the rate of 20% per annum for 2 years. So after 2 years, how much interest I need to pay? 44% of 9,000, that is this much only. I'll write 0 here. 44 9 times, 10 times minus 1 time, 10 times 440 minus 44, 396, 396. So how much interest I need to pay? 3,960, correct? Right, this is one part, keep it aside. She added some extra money. Who? Kavi. Kavi, I am Kavi. I added some extra money. How much I took from you? 9,000. To that I am adding some money. I don't know how much I am adding, but that is lent to SREEDHAR'S at 10% per annum compound interest for 2 years. So from SREEDHAR'S, how much interest I will get after 2 years? 21%. Clear? How much I get? 21%. If Kavi got 3,600 more interest than interest got by Nimisha. You are Nimisha, right? How much interest you are getting? 3,960. But I am getting 3,600 more than that number. How much is that? 7,560. How much interest I am getting? 7,560. This much interest I am getting from SREEDHAR'S. From SREEDHAR'S, how much interest in terms of percentage I should get? Then this is equal to 21% only. Then how much money I gave to SREEDHAR'S is equal to 100%. That is into 100 only. Come on. So this much is the amount given to SREEDHAR'S, which includes my extra money and your 9,000. Correct? And the question is to identify extra money added by me. That means from this I need to subtract your money 9,000. Okay na? Right. How much is this? 3 times 63. 126 left. 6 times and then a 0. 36,000 minus 9,000. 27,000. Final answer. Over. PQR have to type 500 pages to finish an assignment. P can type a page in 18 minutes. Q can type in 20 minutes. R in 30 minutes. If they divide the task into 3 parts so that all three of the equal amount of time in typing. So they are going to spend equal amount of time. That means it may be 1 hour each or 2 hours each, 3 hours each. Time is constant. Correct? That means we 3 start the work together and will finish the work. Starting lo muggurum unnam, ending lo kuda muggurum unnam. Condition satisfy ayindiga. Ante muggurum kalisi work complete chesam. All 3 started working together and finished the work. Correct? Yes, continue. What is the number of pages that Q should type? Okay. Now, first of all, you need to identify from which particular concept this question has come. From the beginning till the end, what is involved? What is involved? Work, okay. From the beginning till the end, what is involved? Time. All 3 spend equal amount of time. What is involved? Time. Now, what is your question about? Number of pages that Q should type. So, initially, how many pages that they need to type? What is 500 pages? Work. What is that? Work. Time, work. That's what the information, right? So, this question is related to time and work. Finally, what is the question? Number of pages that Q should type. That is related to efficiency only. If Q's efficiency is more, he will type more pages. If his efficiency is less, he will type. So, if our efficiencies are equal ratio, 1:1:1. So, we 3 will type equal number of pages, correct? If my efficiency is twice your efficiency, that means efficiencies are in the ratio 2:1. the number of pages typed by me will be definitely double to your pages. So finally what ratio we need? 2:1 కాదు నీ దుంపదేగా. 2:1 example లో what ratio we need? Efficiency ratio. That's what we need, correct? When you look at the information, second line, P can type a page in, what is that? Related to time. Q can type page in 20 minutes, time. R can type in 30 minutes, time. So you are given time, right? But we need efficiency time. Both are directly proportional, inversely proportional. Matladandi. Right, so we have PQR time ratio. Come on, tell me. 9, 10, 15. Simplified kada cheppali manam. Now efficiency ratio, both will be inversely proportional to each other. Do you write 1/9, 1/10, 1/15? No. Hide the first number, multiply the two. 150. Hide the first second number, multiply the two. Write like this, no problem. Hide the third number, multiply the two. 9 into 10. Is that okay? Right. Everywhere 3 multiple is there. Everywhere 5 multiple is also there. 3 multiple and 5 multiple. It is 10 multiple. 15 multiple. 15. 10 times. 15. Cancel. 3 times. 5. 2 times. 3 into 2. Their efficiency ratio. 10, 9, 6. Correct. Now the question is about Q. Q will type 9 pages. Go to options. 2 options. ఇంకా వస్తాయి కదా, కిందేం రాయాలి? యాడ్ చేసి రాయాలి. యాడ్ చేస్తే ఎంత? 25. పోతుందా? పోదు. 9 మల్టిపుల్ ఉండాల్సిందే కదా. రైట్, కమాన్. 9 out of 25 among 500. 25 20 times. Answer 18. Over. If the diameter of a hemisphere is 28 centimeters, hemisphere, half of the sphere, right? Right. Now diameter is mentioned. Find the curved surface area of this hemisphere. For a sphere, what is curved surface area? 4 pi r square. Correct. For hemisphere, it will be 2 pi r square. That is curved surface area. Be careful. For the hemisphere, if you are asked to calculate total surface area, then you need to calculate the upper part also. That is again pi r square. Then it would be 3 pi r square. Correct. But now the question is only curved surface area. Hence it is 2 pi r square. Antena. What is diameter? Radius 744 into 28. Answer must end with how many? 1. Final. Then you can verify 11 multiplication also, but multiple options are there. We have to solve it. The respective ratio between cost price of article A and B is 2:3. If the market price of article A and B is 25% and 20% above the cost price of respectively, if the difference between market price of both the articles is 220, find the cost price of article A. Okay. Now cost prices I will start taking as 200x, 300x because of the ratio 2:3. Then they said market price. A increased by 25%, which is 50x increase, then it becomes 250. B increased by 20%, which is 60, then increase 360. Difference between market price is 110x, which is equal to 220. Cost price of article A 200x, which is 400. over. Vessel A contains milk and water in the mixture of 100 liters, which contains 40% water, and the vessel B contains milk and water in the mixture of 180 liters, which contains 60% milk. Okay, and vessel A poured into vessel B, then find the respective ratio between milk and water. Milk and water. ఒళ్ళు దగ్గర పెట్టుకొని చదివితే ఏముండదు దానిలో. We have vessel A, 100 liters we have. What quantities are there? Milk and water. They said 40% is water. Then what is milk? 60%. Do remember, okay? Vessel B, it also has milk and water. Mixture 180 liters. In that, how much is milk? Earlier, మీ పాడే 40 మిల్క్ కాదు, 40 వాటర్ అక్కడ, 60% milk, right? Earlier has 60% milk, and this one vessel B also has 60% milk. How much quantity you have, that doesn't matter. When you mix both, it will also have 60% milk and water 40%. Agreed or not? Vessel A may have 100 liters or 1 liter or 1000 liters or a tanker. That doesn't matter. It has milk which contains 60%. Vessel B also has milk which has also 60%. Then you add, then also you get 60% milk in the total quantity. Correct? Ratio. Adi. You don't have to separately calculate values. How much milk is there in A, how much milk is there in B, and then you don't have to go for the ratio. Avuna kada? A can do 3/5 of the work in T days. B is 25% more efficient than A. A, B together can complete 9/80th of the work in 1 day. Then the total value of T is, okay, B is 25% more efficient than A. Fractional form. Tell me the same in fractional form. Tell me the same in fractional form. 1 by, if A efficiency is 4 parts, B efficiency 5 parts, 25% more, right? Right. Together does 9 parts, and they need how much time to complete the work? They can complete 9/80th of the work in 1 day. Then to complete total work, they need 80 by 9 days. Avuna? They need how many days? 80 by 9 days. Together it does 9 parts work, and to complete the work they need 80 by 9 days. If you multiply their efficiency and time, that itself is the total work. That itself is total work. Agreed or not? Now this must be done by what? అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్ ఎవరిది? T అడిగారు, అవునా? T is related to A or B? Where is T here? T is the time taken by A to complete 3/5 of the work. Antena? What is total work? This one. That is total work. Out of which how much you need to complete? 3/5. This is 3/5 of the work. Who should complete? A. A does how many parts of work? 4 parts. Divided by 4 parts. Done. P gets cancelled. 9 gets cancelled. 4 into 5, 20. 24 times here. Answer 12 days. This is total work. 3/5 of the work. This is by A. Over. There are 5 red, 6 black, and then 5 blue balls in a bag. Total how many balls are there? 16. Out of these balls, 4 balls are picked at random from the bag. What is the probability that 1 is red, 2 black, and then 1 blue? So out of 16 balls, we need to pick 4 balls. That can be done in 16. C4. 1 red from 5 red. 5C1. 2 black from 6. 6C2, 6 into 5 divided by 2 into 1 blue out of 5, 5. To how many times? 3 times. So that is 3 into 5 into 5 into 5 divided by 16, 15, 14, 13 by 4 factorial, that is 4, 3, 2. Correct? Correct. Now, in the numerator, we have 5 cube. In denominator, we have only 5. Do you have 5 square? That means you can cancel only 1 5. Can you change these two 5s? That means the answer must be 25 multiple. Go to options. Go to options. First final. A boat covers 48 kilometers upstream in 4 hours. Then what is upstream speed? Per hour by 4, which is 12, right? M minus S is equal to 12. Downstream 72 kilometers covered in 3 hours. Then per hour. Per hour. Downstream M plus S. What is the speed of the boat in still water? How do you get M value? Sum divided by 2. Answer 18. The respective ratio of the salaries of the male and female is 7:9. If the difference between salaries of female and male is 660, find the salary of female. Okay, right. So now salaries of male female are in the ratio 7:9. We were given difference, right? How many parts? Which is equal to then 1 part, and the question is about female salary, which is 9 parts into 9, right? You have a 0, you will get 0. 3 into 9 ends with, answer ends with 7, 0. Train P is going in the east direction at a speed of 15 meter per second from point X, while train Q is going to the west direction at a speed of 25 meter per second from the same point at the same time. What do they want to convey? East, west. They are moving opposite direction from the same place, from the same time, right? Then find how many hours will they take to complete a distance of 1872 kilometers. Okay, time in terms of hours, right? Time is equal to distance by speed. How much is the distance? 1872. Speed, that's what we need to write, correct? When you have two different speeds, you must take relative speed. In what direction they are moving? Relative speed S1 plus S2. 15, 25, 40 meter per second. But you must convert into kilometer per hour into 18 by 5. Comes in numerator, or else you may write like this. How many times? Okay. Can you verify last digit verification? Can you verify last digit verification? Yes, all are ending with different numbers, right? Numerator ends with, denominator ends with 4 into which number ends with 2? Either 3 or 8. How many options are there? 2 options are there, correct? So we'll have to calculate. Out of these two, you don't have to actually complete the answer. One is 9 multiple, the other is not 9 multiple. In your numerator, do you have 9 multiple? In your denominator, do you have 9 multiple? That gets cancelled, right? So can your answer be a 9 multiple? Need not to be. You cannot decide like that. If I have 27 multiple in the numerator, Ardhangala. If I have 27 multiple in the numerator and 9 multiple in the denominator, our answer can be 3 multiple. If you have 81 multiple in the numerator, 9 multiple in the denominator, still your answer can be a 9 multiple. Ardhamainda? Numerator lo 9 multiple undi, denominator lo 9 multiple lekapote, then you can say answer is 9 multiple. Yes. If you have numerator 9 multiple, denominator 9 multiple, you cannot say answer is not a 9 multiple. Don't know. You need to verify that. అర్థమైందని నేను చెప్పిన పాయింట్, రైట్? ఓకే. సో నౌ ఫస్ట్ ఎలిమినేట్ 9 multiple. That's what we need. Correct? 9 2 times, 9 2 times, 9 0 9 8 times. Now tell me, in numerator do you have a 9 multiple? So can your answer be a 9 multiple? So it has to be 13. Now you can decide. X invested 60% more than Y. Z invested 20% more than Y. So if Y investment is 100, X will invest 160, Z will invest 120. If the respective ratio of the time period of X comma Y comma Z is 243 and the sum of profit share of YZ is 10,640, then find the share of X, right? So now can I take investments are in the ratio 8 5 6, cancellation with 20, 8 times, 5 times, 6 times. Investments are in the ratio 8 5 6, time periods are in the ratio 2 4 3, cancellation is with 2 2 2 3, 8 parts, 10 parts, 9 parts, 10,640. Who received it? Y and Z will receive 19 parts. 1 part is equal to by 19. Question is about X. X will get 8 parts into 8. 19. 5 times 95. 114. 6 times and then 0. 0. 6 8s 48. Answer must end with 80. అమ్మా 3 ఆప్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, ఇంకా తప్పదు చేయాల్సిందే, ఏం పర్లా. 508 times, 508 times, 68 times, over. The ratio between Abhi and Bhavi is 42:X. Bhavi is 8 years younger than UV. UV's age after 7 years will be 32. Difference between the age of Bhavi and Abhi is equal to UV's age. Find the value of X. Okay, right. Now we have Abhi, Bhavi and then UV. UV's age after 7 years will be 32. Then present age 25. Bhavi is 8 years younger than UV. 8 years younger than UV. 17 antena, right? The difference between ages of Abhi and Bhavi is equal to UV's age. Difference between these two numbers is equal to 25 only. Then Abhi age will be 25 more than 17. Can it be 25 less than 17? Difference ante A minus B or B minus A kadamma. 25 years less ante 17 kante 17 loంచి 25 subtract cheyagalama. Can we subtract 25 from 17? Only thing you need to add, right? How much is that? 40. And the ratio between these two numbers is 42:17, which is equal to 42:X. Then X is equal to over. See, when they say difference between ages of Abhi and Bhuvi, it can be B minus A or A minus B. That's what they said, right? So 2 possibilities you have to verify. To the number 17 you can add 25. But from 17 you cannot subtract 25. So it cannot be the case where B minus A is equal to 25. It has to be A minus B is equal to 25 only. Yes? Any free question? Come on. Minus 7 minus 3 is the combination. Minus 7 minus 9 is the combination. Factors are 3 comma 7, 7 comma 9. X is less than or equal to Y. 153. This can be written as 17 9 times, minus 17 minus 9 minus 26, correct? Then factors are 17 comma 9, 72. It's a free question, right? X gets both positive factors and y gets both negative factors. So x is greater than y. Don't have to calculate factors. Again, this is also free question. X gets both negative factors, y gets both factors, both positive factors. X is less than y. Avuna? Two free questions unnai. 171. 19 9 times మాట్లాడరు. Then factors are minus 19 minus 9 156. This is 12 13 times minus 12 akarla. Why do I need the second factor? Minus 12 fits in between those two, right? When you get in between condition, answer no relation. 176. 8 22 times 11 16 times మాట్లాడరు. Factors are minus 11 minus 16 272. 272 13 no 15 17 16 256 17, yes 16 17 మాట్లాడరు. Factors are minus 16, x is greater than or equal to y. Do you want me to explain approximations? Yes or no? Sure. టైం అయిపోయింది కదా, అందుకే అడిగా. అదర్వైజ్ ఐ వుడ్ హ్యావ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్. చెప్పమంటే చెప్తా. షూర్.